Hey guys, hey girls, hey boys. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mari, also known as MariiiBajariii here on YouTube. Hello, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a drugstore holiday glam. This is the makeup look that you will be learning in today's video. So if you guys would like to accomplish this look, or you just want to watch it and see how I did it, then I suggest you keep on watching. But before we start this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you're notified every single time your girl posts. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so I already did my eyebrows, and yes, I did use a drugstore brand. I used the NYX brow pencil in the shade Espresso. So I did that off camera because it's time consuming, okay? Okay, so I think I'm gonna start off with the face. So for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. When I first bought this, I'm not gonna lie, I did not really like it. Like, I used it, everyone raved about it, and I just did not get it. So then I used it again recently, and oh my gosh, it literally makes my face look like, what's it called? Like photo ready. It just looks like baby skin. I love it. And every time that I wear this foundation, I get a lot of questions on what foundation I'm wearing, what do I use on my skin, and it's this baby right here, Maybelline. So this is in the shade 220 Natural Beige. It is a little dark for me because I was more tan when I first got this, but we'll make it work. So I just apply it on my finger and put it onto the face. I'm gonna use my Morphe Beauty Sponge to blend it out. You guys see how well it just covers up the skin? It makes it look so freaking nice. Okay, so I have two drugstore concealers. I have the e.l.f. Camo Conceal and the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I think I'm gonna use... I really love the e.l.f. one, but the e.l.f. one is really light for me. So maybe I can get away with it if I just use a little bit. I have like lint in my eye. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. one. We'll just have a really bright under eye today. This is in the shade Light Beige. That's the only thing I have trouble with drugstore like foundations or concealers. I feel like there's not really a large amount of variety. So I either get something too dark or something too light, but I end up making it work out in the end, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm using light beige. Okay, I think I want to add a little bit of the Makeup Revolution one. Just a little. This is in the shade C7. Okay, so for powder, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade Fair Light number 10. And I'm just going to use this to set my entire face as well as under the eyes. And to set my entire face, I use my Morphe MB2 brush. Oh my god, I put way too much. Holy shit. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pause on the face, then we'll go back to it after the eyes. I like to just have like a little face on to get a vision going. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna get to the eyes. Okay, so for the first drugstore palette I'm going in is this Pixi Hello LA Angel, and it just looks like this. For this holiday glam, I'm gonna do something very like neutral, but also the lid's gonna be like sparkly, extra glam, but nothing too crazy. At least that's what I think right now. We'll see what we end up with. But I'm gonna take this Morphe M441 blending brush and start off with this shade right here. And that's just going to be focused into the crease. When I start off with the first transition shade, I like to kind of just like put it all over, because I feel like that's the shadow that's gonna peep up at the top the most. I'm gonna put the Pixi palette to the side. I'm gonna take my Morphe M514 brush. It's kind of like a more defined blending brush. And I'm gonna go into my Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette. And I think I wanna do like a cranberry look. So I'm gonna take like this cranberry shade right here and apply that into the crease. I said I wanted to do neutral and I'm in cranberry shade right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that brown shade from the Pixie palette and just blend it out some more. I'm gonna go back into the Pixie palette and take this like dark brown shade right here. And we're gonna use this dark brown shade to just darken it up like as I was doing with the cranberry shade. Since I'm gonna be doing like a sparkly lid shade, I really want the crease to be kind of dark so it looks more defined once I add in the lid shade. Now I'm gonna go back into the e.l.f. concealer and I'm taking a Real Techniques detailer brush and I'm going to use the concealer to cut the crease. Okay, so now that I cut the crease, I'm gonna go back into the Wet n Wild palette and take this like white shade right here and apply that on top just so we can like mattify the concealer on the eyes. It's not going to stay matte even though that kind of does look cute, but I want to do more of a shimmery look for the holidays. And then I'm gonna go back into the Pixie palette, take some of that dark brown to define it a little more. Put it on the edges. And then now for the fun part. So I want to do something like very pop of glitter. So I'm using this Wet n Wild glitter eyeshadow and this is in the shade Goldilocks. And I'm going to apply this along where I cut the crease. I think I'm just gonna use, yes. It's low-key green, so it's kind of giving me Grinch vibes. So it's appropriate for the holidays. I love this Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadow. It's so gorgeous. Okay, so when I do like cut creases, I really like to define the crease. So I'm taking that brown shade again from the Pixie palette on a like eyeliner brush. And I pretty much just follow where I cut the crease and line it to give it that like 3D dimension. See, like if you look, you can tell that I have like more dimension on this eye than compared to this one. Alright, so this is pretty much the eye look. The main thing is the lid color. I really love that sparkly gold, green, whatever it is, iridescent. It's pretty. I feel like it screams Christmas, holiday, glam. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes on off camera. I'm doing it off camera because you're going to hate me, but they are not Drugstore. I did not have time, or I did not go pick up Drugstore lashes, but if you have some, it'll work. But I'm going to be using my favorite, the Lash Bar LA, and these are the style Sophia. Alright, so I went ahead and applied these lashes on. You guys, if you have not tried the Lash Bar LA, this is not sponsored, but if you have not tried the Lash Bar LA lashes, you need to. They are so freaking gorgeous. I feel like they honestly make a look like, if you don't want to spend a full face of like high-end makeup, do a full face Drugstore, but then go and buy some luxury lashes because it definitely makes a look. Like, I could have like a bad face day, bad makeup day, but once I put on these lashes, it looks like I tried so hard. It looks like I just did the thing, but it's just these lashes. And this is in the style Sophia. Okay, so enough about these lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the face. So for bronzer, I have two Wet n Wild bronzers here. I have Ticket to Brazil and Caramel Toffee. So I'm gonna start off with Ticket to Brazil, and I'm using a Real Techniques multitask brush to apply it. I think this one's a little too light for me, so I'm gonna go in with Caramel Toffee and just take a little bit because it is more on the warmer side and I don't want to look too orange. Okay, so that's it for the bronzer. Now for the blush, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Keep It Peachy blush, and I'm using a crown brush. The number rubbed off, but it's just looks like a contour brush, but I use it for blush. I kind of just put blush everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up the eyes before I do highlight. I always like to do that. So I'm gonna go back into the Pixie palette and I'm gonna take that dark brown shade using a small angled brush by Sigma, and I pretty much just going to line under my eyes like I would be lining in my waterline, and then I go in and smoke it out with the pencil brush. So I don't really like to use eyeliner because I feel like it's too harsh for my eyes, so I just go in with a dark brown shadow and it kind of gives me the same effect, just not as harsh. Okay, take that pencil brush, and I'm also gonna take a little bit of this light brown shade right here with the dark brown to smoke it out. And now for mascara, I'm just going to use the Sigma mascara. I don't know if this is Drugstore, but honestly, any mascara works. I don't see the difference in mascara. Don't come for me, but I'm just using Sigma. And now, to highlight my inner corner, I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. I think this is the lightest shade. I don't know the number. The sticker is gone on the back, but I think it's the lightest one. And I'm just going to use this to highlight my inner corner. I'm using a Morphe M515 brush to do it. I like this one for the inner corner because it gives like a very icy look. So now for highlight, I'm taking my Morphe M510 brush and I'm just going to use the same one that I used to highlight my inner corner, but very lightly because I don't want it to be too dramatic. And then I'm using that same little tiny brush to highlight my nose. And as well as my cupid's. I said light highlight and here I am. Okay, so now for the lips, I'm taking my LA Girl Sugar and Spice lip liner. I freaking love this lip liner. That's like all I use now. And I'm just going to use it to line the lips and then we'll go to lipstick after. Now for the lipstick, I'm taking this ColourPop lipstick in the shade Quickie. And I'm just going to apply it in the center of the lips. The lips, not the lits. And last but not least, to set the face, I'm taking my LA Girl setting spray. This stuff smells so good. It's kind of like, let me see. I don't know, it's like vanilla, coconut. It smells fresh, it smells super good. Alright guys, so this is the finished holiday Drugstore Glam. I love the pop of glitter on the lid, and then just like a glowy face, nothing too dramatic, just mostly the focus on the eyes. And also, again, like I said, you want a bold lash if you want that dramatic look. So if you need to splurge on anything, splurge on the lash. Or even Drugstore brands have some nice dramatic lashes, but I just didn't have any, so I use these. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I am obsessed. I love it. I honestly might be wearing this look on Christmas. About to say Halloween, we're on Christmas. Yeah, and I'm just wearing cozy pajamas because I love pajamas, cozy pajamas, and we're actually doing pajamas this year for our family. We decided let's wear festive Christmas pajamas instead of dressing up super cute and nice, even though I'm still gonna look glam AF in pajamas. Just saying. But yes, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the future. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to mine and Angel's channel, which is MariiiBajariii and Angel. We are doing Vlogmas. Head over there to watch a video. We're posting every single day until December 25th. Or maybe 26th. Not sure yet, but go head over there. And yeah, stay blooming, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.